Hey Spicy, saw your Pippin post in the Telegram chat group. I was actually there when the spike happened. Found it maybe 10 minutes or so after the fast spike. But because most of the coins were up in Velo during the last one day, my bias was mean reversion long. I'm wondering if in this case we can just ignore our bias for the day and just trade Pippin. My other concern is also because the sync was kind of low for mean reversion longs, it seems like most of the time for the past 8 hours or so, mean reversion shorts would have been better. Okay, so when we use Velo, or at least when I use Velo, this is like a gentle vibe check of what the overall market conditions for all altcoin perpetuals kind of look like. So I'm getting like an overall view, and that bias just helps with just like, okay, if Velo is showing like a heavy, like a very heavy mean reversion long type of bias for the day, it just means that, okay, asset selection, like you're going to have a very high margin of error for asset selection, but not trade, like not specifically for the trade. It's just what coin are you actually picking to trade on that specific day. So, and the other thing is like with Velo, I actually don't have any like high level data on Velo or like how or like the statistical significance of the return buckets. So I actually use Velo like very gently for how it impacts my bias. I put a lot more emphasis, like a lot, uh, for the coin that's right in front of me. So if the coin right in front of me is showing that it's really not looking good for mean reversion longs, it looks a lot better for mean reversion shorts, then for sure I'm going to be a lot more focused on mean reversion shorts. And as you can see here on the chart, look at how price interacts with pretty much every single resistance level that you could possibly find on the chart since all the way back here. It like cleanly reverses off pretty much every single one. The only time when you could argue that maybe it didn't is this small one over here, where if you tried to short this, you would probably be stopped out. But apart from this very minor one, literally every other one would have worked. Therefore, yes, mean reversion shorts, so as in shorting resistance, is the name of the game in this specific coin. And it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter that Velo is bullish on the day. Velo just helps with just like overall asset selection or like flagging coins for the watch list. Velo doesn't impact me like too heavily with what I can or can't trade. What does impact me very heavily with whether I can or cannot trade in a particular way is how does the price action of the coin look like right now at this very moment. So like, okay, example, if everything on Velo is green for the day, but there is one coin which looks absolutely fantastic for mean reversion shorts, I ignore what Velo says and I just focus on whatever is fantastic. Velo is just like an overall, like bird's eye view, very gentle, like very subjective, very discretionary, like, oh, okay, so like this is how the day is kind of playing out for today. But yes, this type of price action is ideal for mean reversion shorts. Don't marry your bias. Instead, focus on the chart that is in front of you.